Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So update here on Nvidia, ticker NVDA guys. We have now here, something like a market crash incoming. I just released here a video on the S&P 500, the US stock market, and show in this video, how you can spot that the crash is more or less confirmed. You can call it a crash, guys. You can call it a bigger correction, but we have to talk about the price levels here for Nvidia. I made already here a couple of videos where I said that I would never buy Nvidia here in these price levels, that I'm waiting here for the dip. Guys, overall, Nvidia is in a very strong uptrend, so this is a bullish stock, but you don't want to buy asset here at $140 or higher, and then when the price goes down to $60, guys, you have a red portfolio for months or years. Nobody wants that. That's why I give you here my full chart analysis, and everything what I say is, of course, not financial advice. Okay, guys, let's first start here with my drawings and check the chart situation for Nvidia. Nothing changed if you already know my previous videos. We have here a super bearish algo supply zone at $125 and higher. That does not mean that Nvidia can go over $125, but it just means that as soon as the market makers push this asset here over $125, that a sell-off reaction is typical here. We have this trend channel pattern. I show you that here in a second. So we have this trend channel pattern which supported the price here for this bull run. The market was super bullish here from especially May 2025. There we had something here like a short squeeze. Also Nvidia was part of that here. You can see we just squeezed here from $75. That was here in April, end of April 2024. We squeezed until $140, 86% in just a couple of weeks here. This is a daily chart, and this is the trend channel pattern which we had, which was more or less a squeezing trend channel pattern, which is not, let's call it, it's a micro pattern in a macro trend pattern. Let's call it like this. And that's why I used these fib levels here, that I said, okay, $125 and above is very bearish. And now you can see how Nvidia is starting to leave this bullish trend channel pattern. Does that mean that Nvidia is not bullish anymore? No, guys, but I would never buy assets in these high price levels. I never FOMO in. I know when you're new to trading and the news tell you, buy this stock and do this now, guys, very dangerous. You should understand how market makers think and where they buy and sell. And when you use chart techniques here, then you are able to spot these price levels. So then let's talk about the price levels now here for Nvidia. What I expect, I never change my charts, guys. This is a very old chart picture here. And also this algo demand zone here is nothing new. I didn't create that right now. This is already here available in my chart. And I said already here months ago or weeks ago, months ago, that we will come down here to $97 to $75. And while I'm recording this video right now, you can see that Nvidia is at the edge of tanking down in this algo demand zone. Why do I know that, guys? Or why do I think I know that? Nothing is of course guaranteed in trading, but when you understand how the market makers work, that might look like a little bit messed up now for you, but I explain this in a second. Then you also know where to buy and where to sell your stocks. The good thing is, when you have this knowledge, you're not only able to make profits here in the long term, you also can make profits in the short term, which I say short squeeze stocks, guys. This is what I love to trade, and what I also present here on my channel and especially on Patreon. So what I usually doing is I try to predict short squeezes. So I always post tickers before they squeeze. This is here one example what happened last week. We had here this ticker which was trading here in a very low price ranges. I posted this ticker here on Patreon. The yellow line was the day when I posted that, and you can see here 1, 2, 3 days later, this is a daily chart here, this ticker squeezed 324%. That was here one of my end of March hot stocks. Not only this ticker squeezed, when I posted this ticker, I also said to my members where I expect the squeeze here in this day range here, date range, and of course also until which price. So the algo demand zone, the retest zone, was in that case here 28 to 23 cents, and you can see that the candle exactly hit this price level here, guys. So it is very possible to predict short squeezes. We had the same the week before. I had of course more squeezes, but these are the biggest ones here, 322%. Same here, guys. I posted that on Patreon. The yellow line was the day. 1, 2, 3, 4 days later, 322%. this is what I try to give you here on my channel, guys. I try to give you the knowledge how to trade these stocks, but of course to find these stocks is very difficult, but this is what you will get when you join us here on Patreon, guys. Show you that really quick, guys. Here the full package membership on Patreon is the most popular membership which I have, where every day new members joining in. You also get access here to my trading tutorials and the member FAQ section. So especially right now, guys, when the market turns bearish, it's very confusing. When is the crash done? When can I buy back in? When should I buy? When should I sell? A lot of things are explained here. So you get a lot of content here on Patreon, and the link is patreon.com/blackbelttrader. And of course, this link is also available here in the video description. So back to Nvidia, guys. My personal game plan. So what we have here for Nvidia, when we just ignore the drawings for a second, we have here a lot of orange lines in the chart. These orange lines, guys, are so-called open gaps. So Nvidia is trending to gapping up massively. So we have here an endless number of open gaps in the chart. That doesn't mean, guys, that we come back down here when we just zoom out here for a second. Yeah, we have even open gaps at 37 cents. So Nvidia will not drop to 37 cents, guys. But there are price levels where the algos need to retest the support, you know, when the market makers don't think that human made this, guys. This is done by market makers when we had this massive squeeze here since 2022 from $10 all the way up here to $153. This is now, of course, here split adjusted. That is not done by human, guys. These are algos and market makers, and they want to buy in back here in this asset here for the lowest possible price. So that's why when you have a run like this without any big accumulation zones, this is very dangerous, because everything what goes quick up comes quick down. So now we have to check here the potential price levels for Nvidia. So to answer that question, we have this uptrend channel here, which was the usual uptrend channel over the past 5 to 6 years, and then we squeezed out of this trend channel. So in my opinion, guys, not financial advice, this is how I see the chart for Nvidia. I think we have to come down here between 75 and even $55, guys, here somewhere in that range. $60, 75 to $60 is where I see Nvidia to go. This is not, of course, here in one day. We will always come down, retest, come down, retest, come down, retest. But if I'm a market maker, I want to see the stock the stock here dropping down. And to be very honest, guys, even to come back here a little bit lower is technically possible. The only accumulation which we had was here in 2023. Here was the only accumulation range, and if the market makers want to drop the price, and if the market really turns bearish right now, we have the confirmation already. Please check out here the S&P 500 video. Then, guys, even here $50 and lower is possible. I don't want to scare you. Normally, usually when a stock drops like that, you can expect a drop of 77-75%, something like that. In that case, if we talk about a 77-75% drop, guys, we're ending here at $36. That would be exactly the bottom of this trend channel here. But of course, since we're moving here in waves, that is very possible that we end somewhere here in this range. So I will draw that right now here in the video. Not really quick, I will do it later with some descriptions here, but this is the blue box where the market makers accumulated. So based on that, let's switch off here the indicators. If we don't find a very strong support here, because we had some accumulation here, we had already here the first shakeout attempt, we came already back here in the zone, but the dip got bought up quick. So if we don't find support here, guys, I think $86 to $75 here, somewhere in that range. If we don't find support here, I think that Nvidia will come down here to these low price ranges here based on the chart. This is not to create here to scare you guys or to create FOMO. This is just here simply what the chart is telling us. We have no real support zone here. Here was the first shakeout attempt, so we know that everything over $125 is very bearish. And if a retest fails, it is possible, of course, that we retest this again. If we fail here, we will continue to tank down. And as I said, the first landing zone is between $97 and $75 for Nvidia, guys. Simply like that. If you want to copy here my chart drawings, guys, this is here everything based on TradingView. This is the chart program that I use for all my videos and all my trades. right now it's a very good time to learn about trading, especially in a bear market. You know, when everything just goes up, trading is easy. You can buy what you want. Everything makes profits, yeah. But now you can separate, let's say, the amateurs from the pros, the men from the boys, yeah. Because now it's time to really understand how trading works to make profits here in the bear market. Of course, you can go short. Nothing wrong with short selling, guys. But of course, it is much more easier to go long because some brokers don't support short selling. So my friends, if you want to get this program here for yourself, TradingView, I can offer you a special discount link, $15 discount link on the premium tier. This is also what I use here in the video, and this special TradingView discount link is also available in the video description. My friends, that was the update on Nvidia. I thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate your support. If you don't want to miss any updates, then please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I wish you nothing but the best. Enjoy your weekend and see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu. Vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.